can cure it from status effects. And then while we're speaking about items, it looks like Shin's Metagross is holding a Quick Claw, which can let it attack faster than its speed normally would dictate. Pokemon, the order in which Pokemon attack is dictated by their speed.
Another
stat.
Protect coming out. Another Protect coming out. Thunder, but that is going against the non-protector. Metagross won't get to show us what it was going to do.
Thunder can be a risky play because I think it's only 70% accurate. Unless, I believe it's only 70% accurate. Though, if it's raining, it becomes 100% accurate.
Do either of our teams have any rain setters today?
They
I guess
do.
that's the question.
They do have some rain setters and some rain dancers. In fact, one of them is on the field right now. We'll see if they'll take the time to actually make it rain. That's not a euphemism. That's like that. It actually just makes it rain.
Who's the rain dancer?
It's pretty cool.
I don't think it has it, does it?
Oh, you're right. I thought I saw it. Oh, never mind. Maybe I did not see.
Our Ludicolo has the ability to
Ice
switch.
Beam. Ice Beam is super effective against Flying and Dragon, which I believe.
I think Latios is just Psychic Dragon.
Oh, Psychic Dragon. So only 2 times that's super effective.
And so the Dragon Claw is also very effective against it.
Oh, double attack on the
Auspicious is not having a great day. Getting hit by 2 Ice Beams in a row.
inauspicious turn.
Alright, but Fortunate is here to turn the tide. Well, the Giga Drain is not very effective, but not gonna matter because that Latios didn't have many hit points left.
Giga Drain, I think, restores half the damage that you deal to the other Pokemon, though Ludicolo was already at full health. So.
Overhealing, what a waste.
So it's 2 against 1. We'll see if Starmie can pull anything out. Well, Starmie's going to survive at least one more turn. The fun thing about Starmie, according to the Pokedex, the way it swims is by spinning like a propeller.
Ooh.
I'm sure that's the answer you wanted. An Ice Beam against the Ludicolo.
Oh,
I think the
now
Ice Beam-
Ludicolo's got some bulk to it.
Yeah. Also,
This is going to be
Ludicolo.
super effective. Oh, and a critical hit. All right.
So that's round 1.
All right, are they going to change it up?
So one thing to note about Pokemon is, for those who may not know about type weaknesses, Pokemon is kind of a very complicated rock, paper, scissors, where some types are super effective against other types or not very effective against them. Super effective just means that their abilities tend to deal twice as much damage, not very effective, half as much damage. They do stack, so when Starmie used Ice Beam on Ludicolo, Ludicolo is grass and water type, grass, ice is super effective against grass, but not very effective against water, so it cancels out. It's just normal effective.
If you do get double effective, say, I don't know if there are any in here, it will just say super effective, so you just have to know that it's 4x super effective.
I don't think any of these have the 4x effective.
Is ice neutral on rock?
Yeah.
Yeah, people, I always get ground and rock confused. There's too many ground rock Pokemon, so. Oh, here we go. All right, I'm hoping we see the Aerodactyl, just because I like that Pokemon and we didn't see it last turn. And maybe the Zapdos too. Opportune and Fortuitous.
Skeleton Gengar. Gengar's new. Gengar is
nice.
Ghost Poison.
Double Snorlax.
Interestingly, when Gengar came out in first gen, even though it's poisoned, it could not learn any poison moves just from leveling.
Could have learned one from TM?
I think so. I think there were TMs that it could learn, but it's unusual for a Pokemon to not be able to just learn abilities of its own type as it levels.
Now, are we going to see any self-destructs this time?
We could do a lot of learn. I think 4 or 5 out of every team member of both teams know Protect.
It's a very strong move in this generation. It actually stays a very strong move starting in 3rd gen on, because the ability to...
Oh. Han decided that was not a good matchup, and switched into Metagross.
Guess he didn't want the Latios. Oh, Opportune down. Not very effective against Fortunate, but it is still a hard-hitting move.
Yeah. The Protect is very important in these teams because I've noticed that many of the members have abilities that hit your teammate as well. So if you know that you're going to use an ability like Self-Destruct or Earthquake, and your teammate would be susceptible to that. Oh, we're pulling out notes.
Gengar's coming back. And here's the other Metagross.
Metagross, Gengar,
Now, while we're talking about moves that hit your teammates, Metagrosses often will know the move Earthquake, but in this case, if either Metagross were to use Earthquake, they wouldn't hit their teammates because they both have Levitate.
I believe Latios would, just from the fact that it is a flying type.
It's not flying.
It's dragon.
It's dragon psychic, but it has Levitate.
That makes sense.
And for Fortuitous, Gengar being poisoned would take super effective from ground, but because it has Levitate, no effect.
Okay, so I believe both Metagrosses know Earthquake.
It is a very good move for Metagross.
Yeah.
So in this generation, we got EV training that was significantly more intricate. Oh, I guess it's been...
So Pokemon have
It's
some...
been around forever.
Yeah, Pokemon have some hidden stats.
Oh, really?
EVs are Gen 3? Oh, okay. EVs are new to Gen 3. EV stands for effort value. Basically, every time your Pokemon is involved in a battle,
Fortunate's going down.
that gets it XP, depending on whatever Pokemon was knocked out, it gets a different effort value in a different stat. And so you can have the same Pokemon if you train their effort value. They also have IVs, which are innate values, which is set on Pokemon
Individual
creation.
values.
Individual values, which are set on Pokemon creation and you can't affect it. So that's how you will have...
Not until later gens. Oh!
What was the point?
Wow, we have a Gengar up with 1 hit point.
So, apparently Gengar has the fastest speed, so it will go first. Gengar. Alright, Gengar has Destiny Bond as one of its moves, so if it chooses to Destiny Bond itself with another Pokemon, if it faints, that Pokemon faints as well.
That said, Khan is down Pokemon, so using Destiny Bond is an expensive way to get a kill.
That's true, but if you're not gonna get a kill otherwise, does Protect go first?
Protect is in a different speed class.
Yes. Okay. So, as mentioned before, speed determines how soon in the round your Pokemon goes. There are certain abilities that will go in a speed class above that. So if you have two Pokemon that use an ability in the speed class above, again, their speed will be the tiebreaker. But if there's only one Pokemon that's in the above speed class, that Pokemon will go first. And Protect is one of those abilities, because it would be kind of useless to do Protect after you've been hit. Button mash works in most cases.
Protect and an Ice Beam. Oh.
Super effective. So as mentioned, Ice Beam has a small chance.
The Latios may be holding a Quick Claw.
Gengar and Latios in the speed time.
Oh, someone says Latios and Gengar are a speed tie. Occasionally people also drop.
So
they have the same speed.
Gengar and Latios have the same speed, so I think it's every other turn one will go first. It's not. It's random. It's a coin flip in this gen. Okay. So one interesting thing about Gengar being up with 1 health is because the damage is deterministic in this game.
Meteor Mash is coming. Damage has a range.
Damage has a range?
Damage has a range.
Okay. But it's still within a calculable range, and so people will often, as we talked about EVs and IVs, will pick EVs and IVs to survive particular moves by certain Pokemon at particular EVs and IVs. So it might not be by accident that it lived with 1 health.
That is, yeah. People will definitely do the math out to say, oh, this EV will give me just enough to survive this meta move, the Earthquake
And
from.
we have a winner for this one.
All right. Going to the 3rd round.
Turn 1 explosion again? Turn 1 live. Okay. I think we have somebody rooting for a Snorlax to survive turn 1.
All right, guys. The audience is requesting that Snorlaxes get to live.
Some fun things about Snorlax is it was actually, the design for it actually designed, taken inspiration from one of the programmers, I think. Yeah, it was not a very flattering comparison, but it is not a secret that the model is modeled against this particular developer, I believe, on the game.
Excellent at napping, excellent at snacking. I want to model my life after Snorlax. All right, here we go. Bringing Opportune and Blessed to the beach. And Latios and Snorlax. All right, how many protects, how many explosions, how many swaps?
Another fun thing about Pokemon design, I think the main illustrator for the first game, his favorite Pokemon is Gengar because it is the easiest to draw. can pull his name. According to him, of the first generation. Ken Sugimori.
All right, we've got a Protect from Blessed. Protect from Snorlax.
Oh my goodness,
Psychic from Latios. And Rain Dance. Hey, we do have a Rain Dance. A Snorlax survived turn 1. Now, Ludicolo has the ability Swift Swim, so now it's fast as heckin'.
Swift Swim increases its speed by 1 step in rain. No, 2 steps? 2 steps! It doubles its speed?
Regardless of steps, so yeah.
Okay. Double. Okay, so
A step for stat lowering and raising abilities, there's up to 6 of them, and the attack rate goes up, and then once you get to 6, you can't go any further. There is a progression there that effectively doubles every 2 steps. The Swift Swim is disjoint from the steps.
for all you nerds out there, the steps, you can think of them as having a denominator or a numerator of 2. And so if it increases the step, you increase the numerator, and if it decreases the step, if it goes below the baseline, then you can increase the denominator. So.
All right, so our Swiss swimmer just ran away really fast. Protect. Oh, hey, Snorlax is surviving. Oh!
Upset.
Oh, fortunate surviving with 54 hit points. It's not a lot, but it is still enough that it'll get to act. Well, unless it gets knocked out.
So both of Ken's Pokemon survive.
Low.
So.
Tail Whip is useless in the single player PvE meta where the best thing to do is just super effective everything and not go back to the Poke Center. In competitive, you can get things with enough bulk that they can raise their defense up and then start being a problem to actually clear away. But usually moves like Tail Whip, which lower by 1, they're still useless. You gotta get the things that move by 2 steps or move
target
both Pokemon. Or deal some damage while also moving something a step. All right, who's coming in? Metagross. I am loving this match. There's not enough Salamences, but I really approve about the number of Metagrosses.
So the interesting thing about Rain Dance is that it does increase Thunder's accuracy to 100%.
Ooh.
Do any of these Pokemon have Thunder?
Someone definitely knew Thunder. So that Meteor Mash we've seen is an attack that may raise your attack stat as well, for basically free.
There are 2 types of attack stats. There's attack and special attack, and it goes against defense or special defense. When you attack a Pokemon, you kind of have to know the matchup. You want to pick. So moves are either special moves or physical moves.
And in Gen 3 they were by type.
Oh, everything.
Every water move in Gen 3 is a special move. Every rock move in Gen 3 is a physical move. In Gen 4, they'll change it to be permanent.
Yeah, I believe the amount of damage you deal to someone is like a calculation that takes into account like their defense, their HP, your attack, the power of the move. different moves have different power. If any of you have played the games, I was also a PvE button masher, so I just bigger number means better.
100% accuracy move that does 90 damage? I'll take that one.
Yeah.
Flamethrower, every enemy.
Also, I'm so sorry to the Smash people that this is going over time. Other fun things that happened in this generation, Pokemon contests, which were basically like a beauty pageant. So every move both had an effect that it did during battles, but it also had an effect that it did during contests. The effects would be something like make the crowd more excited, or gain a bunch of hearts. I forget what heart stood for. Or like make the crowd less excited for the people going after you, or and then they fell into one of 5 categories. They were cute, beautiful, clever, tough, and cool. Thank you. And so every move, and there was like a circle of, I almost said circle of fifths. That's not the same thing. They were around in a circle, and so if you had a move. If you were entering a pool contest, I don't remember what the order was, but if you were entering a pool contest and you used one of the moves that was next to it in the circle, that would also be pretty effective. But if you used one of the moves that was opposite in the circle, that would not be very effective.
Oh, Gladio's protecting itself. Fortunate, protecting itself. Metagross, earthquaking.
Metagross is...
And Opportune won't really feel that one in the morning. Oh, and here's Opportune self-destruct. Protect. Not very effective.
But it did take a good chunk out of that.
And Protect. All right, both Metagrosses up with very few HP now. I think this brings us to 3 Pokemon up for both players. And here's Auspicious. All right, mirror match, and it's raining at the beach.
Still raining. Rain Dance lasts for 5 turns, I believe.
Rain Dance lasts for 5 turns. I don't recall if either of these are running Thunder, but if they are, that's going to be fun for them.
Which makes sense, because I think Ken's Snorlax is the one that knows Rain Dance. So, who would have planned?
Rain Dance strategy.
Yes. Thunder has a 70% accuracy, but it hits like a truck. So, that would be the trade-off. Also, it has a chance of paralyzing, I believe. Paralyzing has a 25% chance of causing your Pokemon to not be able to do its move that turn.
bringing out Meteor Mash, but it's missing. Uh-oh, both Meteor Mashes miss. Ice Beam probably against Auspicious. There we go, but that's not going to bring Auspicious down. And then are we getting a Dragon Claw? There we go. And that's also, I believe, not against the Latios, against the Metagross, so that will confirm a knockout. Alright, so the last of Shin's Pokemon is going to have to be coming out. Here's Starmie again. Swishing those little tails to go swimming nice and quick.
Starmie's jewel is said to glow with 7 colors. Oh, I don't know. If anybody's been keeping count, does anybody know what round this is?
3.
Oh no, I meant like within the match. I think the rain dance is going to come into play. So, like, you believe it stops this turn?
One of the audience members suggests that the rain dance may stop this turn.
There's a lot of thinking happening.
Curtains use sunny day.
It's not very effective.
So rain, the box legendaries for this generation are Kyogre and Groudon. In each of them, when they come in, they have weather affecting abilities. So that's one of the things playing into the new weather effect, new mechanic. So when Kyogre comes in, it starts rain, I think, for 5 turns. And when Groudon comes in, it makes it a sunny day for 5 turns. The ability weather is permanent? Oh, okay. So it's just always raining when they're on the...
Oh, Blessed coming in.
I believe whoever has a slower speed wins out, though, right? If you have a Groudon and a Kyogre? Because it's whoever applies it
And
last.
Auspicious getting the Protect.
Thunderbolt?
Thunderbolt. That will be neutral effectiveness against a grass water type. And the rain is over. Alright, so
It was a little bit of a bum deal for Groudon in this weather thing, though, because rain makes water type attacks stronger. And Kyogre, water Pokemon, those water type moves. Sunny Day makes fire type stronger. Groudon is a ground type. Very sad for Groudon.
So fire moves are also special in Gen 3. Groudon has a very high attack, but not a very, also a high special attack, but not as high as attack.
And water is a special attack. And
Kyogre has a very, very high special attack. So
yeah,
Kyogre really got to be a champ with just surfing everything into oblivion.
Yeah, in this competition, we didn't allow legendaries or special Pokemon.
Special Pokemon and mythical Pokemon are not allowed.
Oh, special Pokemon, mythic Pokemon. The legendaries were special, right?
Box legendaries,
Yeah.
also known as special Pokemon, are basically everything that's ever been on the start of a box except for Suicune and in addition to Mewtwo. And mythicals are Pokemon that were very hard to obtain outside of special distributions at one point. Other legendaries, such as Zapdos and Latios, are allowed.
They're not box legendaries. And there's basically it has to do with their stat line, whether or not they're special. So we just didn't want this to get swept by just really.
Yes, it turns out if you allow special Pokemon in, every team runs them.
And then it all starts looking kind of samey, and you don't get a bunch of Snorlaxes exploding at each other.
Yeah, I think you end up dropping the Ludicolo, not the Snorlax.
Yeah, that's fair.
All right, Starmie is... Oh, Ludicolo gets better, someone says. Oh, I guess if you've got Kyogre setting with the rain.
All right, I
Attack,
guess we're going through...
Attack. One Dragon Claw. I guess we know who's not protecting themselves next turn.
Well, that one Latios still could protect.
It actually couldn't.
I think next year we're going to give him a clock.
Yeah, we're gonna give him a clock next year.
Yeah, last year, Mitch lulled us into a false sense of security by just smashing through everything immediately. And then we were super quick. We finished super early. It was great. All right, now we know.
Note to self.
When you
We're
have
enabling the timer next year.
Yeah. When we have people who are trying really hard, enable the timer. So on the, if you have the timer turned on, does it just select a move automatically, like randomly, if you don't click? Oh, the match ends. Who wins? Oh, total HP. So whoever has the most total HP when the timer runs out wins, apparently, if you have the timer set. So you just want a lot of really high HP Pokemon? Oh, it's percentage of them. Okay.
Oh.
Shedinja has a special ability, I forget what
Wonder
it's called.
Guard.
Wonder Guard, where it only has 1 health. Well, that's not part of its ability, but it only has 1 HP.
Oh, here we go.
But it can only
Starmie used Ice Beam. Auspicious. Down. And I think we're seeing Fortunate come back. I think that's the only choice there. Latios used Psychic. Blessed is still up. And Giga Drain, almost certainly on that Starmie. Oh, on the Latios. All right.
It's not very effective.
Maybe there was an expectation of a Protect there.
Yeah.
Well,
Dragon types are very interesting because they are resistant to fire, water, grass, and electric. So all of the like elemental. But super effective against ice. Or super effective. Ice is super effective against them. Yes, and also dragon is super effective against them. Later.
here we go again. Psychic coming out. Bringing Blessed down.
Nicolo down. I think
Thunderbolt.
that would keep playing.
There we go. There we go.
And that's game. Thank you. And we're gonna try to move real quick. Is our Smash people team still here? No Smash. Okay, no Smash. We're very sorry about running over time. Sorry, Dean.
Thank you so much for the final showdown tournament. Thank you to our casters and our players. Let's give them another round of applause. Unfortunately, I know we're going a bit over time, so we're gonna forego the Smash tournament. I think they flipped a coin or something. The winners, you know. And so I guess that moves us on to the final prizes. Oh.